Right now, as you're watching this video, your social anxiety is stealing away literally years of your life. Not months, not weeks, years. Now I'm gonna show you how to stop that from happening by showing you a method so simple that you'd ask yourself, why didn't I think of this? Now a bit of a background, I used to be that guy who would hold their pee for 3 hours because they're afraid to go to the restroom. I would literally hold it in for 3 whole hours because I was scared to talk to another person. Like I'd rather cross a 100-lane road than talk to someone and risk the chance of getting hit by a helicopter. But what if I told you that you could flip the script in 5 minutes, not months, not years, 5 minutes. Something that doesn't require meditation, affirmations, or standing in front of a mirror naked chanting, "I'm a beautiful butterfly." It is the so what mentality. And along with another method that I'll talk about later in this video, you'll not only reduce your social anxiety, you will straight up execute it. Oh yeah. So sit back and relax, or just let this play in the background while you're doing something else. Because at the end, I'll share with you a one-liner so effective that you'll want to get it tattooed on your armpit. So without further ado, the first hack is to embrace the so what mentality. Hey, that guy thinks I'm weird preferring mangoes over oranges. So what? Hey, that guy thinks I'm weird and cringy. So what? Being weird is interesting anyways. You made a mistake and thought he or she likes you. So what? Welcome to being human. We all make mistakes. See how effective it is to use the so what mentality? Like most of the things that you worry about will disappear. Hey, that guy thinks I'm weird. Hey, so what? That guy just said something that could be questionably could be taken to court. So what? Why should we even be assuming that people are always thinking about us negatively anyways? Like we should be thinking positively. Hey, that guy's walking really slow though, and it's low-key making me mad. But hey, what if that guy is just trying to adjust his nutsack? And hey, that car is driving really fast. What if somebody is in need of medical attention inside that car? Start assuming people are thinking good things about you. Oh yeah. If you're gonna make up stories in your head thinking like, hey, that guy probably thinks I look weird wearing this tank top. Don't make up stories like that. At least make them flattering ones, you know, like, hey, that guy probably thinks like I look jacked in this tank top. Hey, mindset shift. Ping. Hey, also here's a fun fact. You can check this in your math textbooks. People who usually judge you are usually just projecting their own insecurities. Somebody's judging your height, I bet they're probably just insecure about the pimple on their booty. Because if a person is truly confident, then they don't have time to tear down other people's self-esteem. Because confident people are way too busy enjoying life. Like they'd be like, oh yo, look at that cloud right there, it looks like a question mark. Like, yo, shout out to question marks, they really left a mark. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. If someone's biggest hobby is judging you, alright, congratulations. You're more entertaining than their actual life. Now if you're still watching at this point, then congratulations, because we are about to get deeper. The 5-minute freedom formula. You heard that right, it only takes 5 minutes in order to do this. Okay, now let's go through this minute by minute. Okay, first minute, take 3 deep breaths. And then realize that you're going to die someday. Now I know that sounds a bit morbid, but you're right. Yeah, you're actually right. Like it is morbid. But is it effective? Yes. When you constantly remind yourself that you're actually mortal and not immortal, you appreciate life more. You start to take life less seriously once you understand that, hey, you're actually mortal. You're not going to be in this world for basically a very long time. It's just a short amount of time. You're going to die someday. And I know that sounds sad, but it's the good part about life. Because when you die, that's proof that you lived. Now, I don't mean to scare you, but occasionally remind yourself to appreciate life more. That you and everybody you know and love will be dead soon. Now, don't take that in a bad way. Take that in a good way. Take it as if it's a calling, a realization that, you know what, I'm gonna call my neighbor right now and tell him, yo, your bald head is actually really cool. Or tell your boy or girl to hang out. Now, minute 2, my boy, is to list 3 people whose opinions actually matter. Now, spoiler alert, it's probably just your dog, your best friend, or your mom. As you're writing down the people, you slowly realize, hey, only an ample amount of people are actually legally obligated to have an opinion about me. And everybody else is just background noise with opinions. Now, minute 3, my boy, is to ask yourself, what's the worst thing that could happen? Ask your crush out, what's the worst thing that could happen? I'll tell you what, the worst thing she could do is say no. Or call the cops. Ask yourself, what's the worst thing that could happen? And be realistic. You might do something embarrassing? Alright, bet. At least you got your answer. You gotta know from your crush. Okay, now let's balance it out. Regret or embarrassment? Now, regret is going to be a heavier burden. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not perfect. I also have a lot of regrets because I was scared to the bone to do things, to take the risk. Sure, you might do something dumb by implementing the what's the worst thing that could happen mentality, but embarrassment is temporary. Regret lasts forever. Now, the fourth minute, my boy, is to do something slightly ridiculous. It can range from waving at someone who clearly doesn't know you, or bonus points if you wave at someone who is already waving at you, to singing happy birthday to yourself in public. Do something slightly ridiculous because in minute 5, you'll understand why. Now here's some other things that you could do that is slightly ridiculous. Call your crush and say, hey, I can talk right now. Or sing in public, or hum a song in public while you're walking down the streets. The list goes on. Now, minute 5, my boy. Realize that you're still alive and the world didn't end. And plot twist, nobody really cares what you did last Tuesday. Because look, we over-exaggerate what happens in our minds than what actually happens in reality. Now once you realize and apply all the steps that I just told you just now, you'll realize that people's opinions don't really have any actual power over you. And that the only opinion of you that matters 24/7 is your own. Because here's the truth. People will complain on basically anything. You might make the cure for cancer and then somebody will still say, why didn't you make it quicker? If you've made it this far, then congratulations, because you will have a lucky day tomorrow if you like and subscribe and share this video. Now don't quote me on that, but there's a 1% chance of that happening. So why not give it a try? Anyways, if you like this video, then I'm sure you'll also like this one because it's dope, it's awesome, and it has loads of information that's new. Anyways, stay weird, stay wonderful, because it's your boy, Amphi T, signing out.